I'm going to be upgrading all of my window switches. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I got the Tundra pulled back into the garage for another fun upgrade, and this one is really cool and I'm super excited about it. I'm going to be upgrading all of my window switches. So as of right now, this truck only has one automatic up-down switch. We are going to be changing all of them out, so every window in this truck is controllable auto up and down. From the driver's side, I can control all four windows, power up and down, automatic. The passengers, all of the passengers are going to have automatic switches as well. This is a super simple DIY that anybody can do, so let's get into it. So here are our switches. So this is our master control here. This is going to be for the driver side. This is for the passenger side, the forward passenger, and then this is going to be for both rear passengers. So you can see all of these switches have the auto function labeled right on top. The master switch here, all auto. You might be thinking, I have kids, they're in the back seat, I don't want them to have that auto function. Well, guess what? You still have the ability to lock those windows. So that way, if you're in the truck by yourself, you have the auto function, but when the kids are in there, you can just lock it right here like you normally do. So let's go ahead and get started. We have our master switch right here. Bring you guys in a little closer. So here we go. So you can see, here's our single auto switch. So what we need to do is this trim piece right here. We'll take a trim tool, stick it underneath here, and then we're gonna pop this right out and then replace this whole mechanism. I believe there's a couple screws in there. So I'm gonna grab a Phillips head screwdriver and get started. We got our trim tool here, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this out. And if you don't have any trim tools, I definitely recommend having a set. I'll put a link in the description so you can pick some up. And we're just gonna lift on this. Go pop that bad boy out, and we only have one switch right here holding it in. Hopefully you can see in the video, but here's our little tab that we're going to depress right there. There we go, push that in and then slide that right out. So here we go. Here we have our master control. Here is our new one. And if you don't want to buy the other ones, you could just buy this one by itself. The link for everything is going to be in the description. So click on that link, it'll take you to it. You could buy just this one. You don't have to buy the whole set of four, just FYI. So we have 3 Phillips screws right here. So we're going to go ahead and pull those out. Make sure you didn't lose any clips as well. You're definitely going to need those. And last one. Go 3 down, pulls out that easy. That one's done. Here's our brand new one. Slide this in. Oh, and one thing that I did not mention, you know how these light up? Mine's a 2012, so these light up in orange, which looks very dated. These new ones are going to light up white, and you also have the option to get blue. White and blue are your options. Eventually I'm going to change everything out to white, so this is a nice start right here. Getting these nice bright white LED is going to be a real cool refresh for the truck. Put our screws back in. There we go. This one is all done. Like I said, super simple. This is like a really plug and play install, and I believe the other ones are going to be even easier. So we're going to take our original wire harness, and then this is just going to clip right in, just like it did before. That easy. This is done. Lay that back in there. Snap it into place. Piece of cake. All right, we got 1 down, 3 more to go, so let's get after it. Here's our last 3 switches. I moved out onto the driveway to give myself some better light to do this install. And if you're wondering what that is, solar panel. It's like a solar trickle charger. It just plugs into my 12-volt DC right there to make sure my battery never dies, which is super sick. I'll leave a link in the description as well for that. But let's get this one done. All right, so this side is a little bit different. It's actually going to be a little bit easier. We have no screws to install this one. It's just clips, so this one will be really easy. Same thing here. Take our trim tool, and then we're just going to pop this off. Reach underneath there, give it a twist. You might even be able to pop those off as well without the trim tool. So we got 2 clips here. this one. Let's just find our little points to depress this and pull these out. There we go. That one was super easy. A little tab here, pull that out. Boom, there we go. So now we just need to remove these. And if you look at the top side there, we have a little clip right there that we need to depress. And the same thing with this one. Push these clips in and we should be able to pop these out pretty easy. There's one. And there's two. So we got the new one here. Let's go ahead and pop these in place. We got our door locks. We want to make sure we put this in the right orientation. There we go, snaps in that easy. And then we got our power window. All right, both of those are snapped in. This one's done. Let's go ahead and put it back into place. Cool, works. Let's get to the next one. So we've now moved on to our rear passenger side. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one in place. Grab our trim tool, pop this out just like we have all the other ones. That easy, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this cable. Boom, there we go. Now we're gonna take our trim tool, same thing. We have a couple little tabs right here to depress. And then we'll be able to pull this bad boy out. Go, got that one removed. Now let's go ahead and put the new one in. Here we go, here's our new one. We'll go ahead and pop this into place, making sure it clicks in on both sides. There we go. Connect our wire harness and pop it back into place. All right, there we go. One more to go. We're all done. Let's make sure these work. Work. Let's go ahead and check out the master controls first. We got my window here, so I'm just going to push down. There we go. Power up works. Let's try the front passenger. Push down. There we go. And power up. Now let's go ahead and check the back windows. Power down. Auto up. That one works. Now let's check the last one. Power down and auto up. That's really cool. Man, these things are sick. So let's check the passenger side over here. That one works. And then we got auto up. That one works. Last one, we'll check the rear passenger. And up. Man, that's so cool. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a super fun, super easy DIY install that anybody can do. You just need some trim tools and a screwdriver. That's it. Links for everything will be in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.